Hello, and welcome to the Lever Report, a weekly video newsletter for talent-focused leaders to navigate the week ahead. I'm Drew Fortin, here with your latest update for the week starting Monday, April 7th, 2025. Markets plunge, espionage exposed in HR tech, why it pays to focus on your talent ROI, and new research showing an AI opportunity gap. Here's the news to start your week. Last week, the news of a better-than-expected jobs report showing 228,000 jobs added in March was overshadowed by a $6 trillion loss in U.S. stock markets. The Dow Jones plummeted over 2,200 points following China's new tariffs and Fed Chair Powell's caution about tariff-induced inflation and slower growth. The Dow is now in correction territory, while the Nasdaq entered a bear market, reflecting significant investor anxiety. Economists are increasingly worried about these economic impacts of the tariffs, a sentiment echoed by falling consumer confidence as we reported last week. Many are expecting a sharper decline today, as market futures over the weekends plummeted. Asian markets registered 8 to 10% losses on the day. Leaders, we should be closely monitoring these macroeconomic shifts and their potential impact on our businesses. The volatility created by trade disputes and potential recessionary pressures makes it critical that we review strategic planning and risk mitigation. We should be stress testing financial models and exploring contingency plans to reduce our vulnerability in the market. Moreover, open communications with employees about potential economic headwinds can help us maintain morale and trust during these very uncertain times. It's crucial to focus on operational efficiency and talent retention if we want to navigate and weather these economic storms. The HR tech world is buzzing this week after Rippling publicly released an affidavit detailing alleged corporate espionage by their competitor, Deel. According to the testimony of a former Rippling employee, Deel's CEO and CFO orchestrated a scheme to extract sensitive information, offering monthly payments for intel on sales leads, product roadmaps, and even star employees. This revelation follows Rippling's lawsuit against Deel, which includes the RICO Act violations. The affidavit paints a picture of secret communications, a staged trap, and even a smashed phone in a bathroom stall, adding a dramatic flair to this unfolding legal battle. This alleged incident highlights the intense competition and potential ethical pitfalls with the rise of remote work, where maintaining trust and security can be challenging. Leaders must reinforce ethical standards and foster a culture of integrity to prevent both internal vulnerabilities and external threats. Investing in robust data protection measures and clear guidelines around competitive intelligence gathering is crucial. Furthermore, this situation underscores the importance of due diligence in hiring and the potential risk associated with disgruntled employees. It's a stark reminder that protecting your company's intellectual property and maintaining trustworthy environments requires constant vigilance and proactive strategies. McKinsey & Company's latest report, which analyzed 1,430 companies across 24 countries, reveals a critical missing ingredient in the quest for productivity: strategic investment in frontline talent. The report shows that while many companies have been expanding their investment in technology, ranging from automation and robotics to digital processes and AI, the firms that truly outperform their sectors in both total shareholder return and labor productivity growth, they focus on maximizing employee value. In fact, across almost every sector, this research shows that companies spend 3 times as much per year on talent as they do on capital assets. So let's put that into perspective here. For U.S. manufacturers, the real cost of frontline labor challenges is typically about $17,000 to $30,000 per active employee. So for an organization with 10,000 employees, that cost could amount to an annual EBITDA impact in the order of $250 million. This is a huge disconnect and a big opportunity. Leaders, it's time to shift your mindset. Start treating your talent investment with the same seriousness you give to capital. That means developing a dedicated cross-functional team with HR, operations, engineering, finance, and most importantly, with representation from the front line to oversee your talent strategy. This research shows that implementing robust metrics to track ROI, which could include assessing the effects on productivity, workforce stability, and other KPIs. It makes us ready to adapt our approaches on data. By prioritizing your people, You can not only solve immediate workforce problems like attrition and absenteeism, but this research shows you unlock sustainable productivity breakthroughs and long-term competitive advantages. AI is not just changing work, but fundamentally reshaping skills we need to succeed. Last week, Forbes published an article by contributing writer Bernard Marr on an interview with Anish Raman, LinkedIn's Chief Economic Opportunity Officer, that highlighted Raman's staggering prediction. By 2030, 70% of the skills required for the average job will have changed. Raman's emphasizes that this isn't just a gradual evolution, it's a complete reinvention of the labor market. AI is forcing us to move away from thinking of jobs as fixed titles and towards understanding them as collections of tasks that require specific skills. This shift is happening in phases. First, AI disrupts, then jobs transform, and next, entirely new roles emerge. Finally, we move towards an innovation economy driven by human creativity. For leaders, this means we need to prioritize AI literacy, the ability to use AI tools effectively within our teams. But even more importantly, we must recognize the rising importance of soft skills. This is something we talk about a lot at Lever Talent. As AI takes over more routine tasks and the more transactional elements of business, it's shifting our reliance on humans to be more human. Raman calls them the 5 C's: curiosity, compassion, creativity, courage, and communication. Workers with these skills will continue to increase in value as the work landscape evolves. For workers, this means less clear career pathing. We should be preparing our people for the squiggly line careers that focus on skills and development rather than the rigid linear progression into management. HR will play a crucial role in this transition, becoming more strategic and focusing on people analytics, skills mapping, and coaching the energy and values alignment of workers as their skills and passions evolve. The Pew Research Center published a 107-page study that highlights a significant divide in how the public and AI experts view artificial intelligence. This gap represents a massive opportunity for businesses ready to lead the charge. The study reveals that while 56% of AI experts believe AI will positively impact the US over the next 20 years, only 70% of the general public agrees. In fact, just over half of the public expresses more concern than excitement about AI's increasing use, compared to just 15% of experts. This skepticism extends to the workplace, where only about a quarter of the public believes AI will positively impact how people do their jobs, while an overwhelming majority of experts remain optimistic. This pessimism of the general public, in my opinion, is precisely where the business opportunity lies. With only 17% of the public believing AI will boost productivity, the leaders who embrace AI can now gain a significant competitive edge. Imagine the possibilities for companies that proactively integrate AI to streamline operations, enhance decision-making, free up human capital for more strategic initiatives. Imagine empowering your people and impassioning your people to become more productive and to use AI for good. Those who prioritize AI implementation will not only increase their own performance, but also attract top talent eager to work with cutting-edge tools. The future of work is here, and it's powered by AI. It's time for leaders to seize this moment and drive their business forward. And that's your Lever Report. Check the show notes for any articles or research we covered today. And if you're enjoying the content, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Also, please ask questions or share your thoughts in the comment section below. We look forward to engaging with you. I hope you have a productive week. We'll see you on the other side. Bye.